This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
A blessed day to you, all my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for checking this video out. Alright, so a couple of cricketing stories to take a look at in this one. Now we see where the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board, they were actually victorious in a legal battle that was going on between them and some former players and former administrators. Now the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board, they will be receiving some cash. So we're going to talk about that. And we're also going to take a look at an article that I was reading earlier today that was talking about Virat Kohli complaining that Captain Brathwaite was flinging the ball, or, you know, was chucking, if you want to put it that way. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, so taking this first one here from the Sportsmax website, and the headline says, Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board wins legal battle with former players and administrators. All right, so you know how we like to do it on this platform, my peeps. Once it is sports related, whether it is on the field or off the field, you know, we tend to spend some time and take a look at it. So let us see what's going on here. So the article starts and it says, Darren Ganga, Dinath Ramnarine, and a group of other cricket administrators were dealt a major blow on Tuesday when the Trinidad and Tobago High Court ordered them to pay over 1 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars to the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board. So they say the administrators had been challenging the TTCB's constitution, arguing that it was unfair to incumbent officers. They specifically took issues with the fact that incumbent officers start with 12 votes in the election of executive officers, giving them a significant advantage over challengers. So, you know, apparently they have a problem that you know, they start off with votes. So, you know, they say, however, the High Court ruled that the administrators' argument were fundamentally flawed and that the TTCB's constitution was not unfair. They say the court also ordered the administrators to pay the TTCB's legal costs, which amounted to over TT 1 million. So they're basically paying the legal costs, you know. They say the defeat is a major setback for the administrators who have been battling the TTCB for many years. It is also a victory for the TTCB, which has been under fire for its governance in recent years. They say the administrators have said that they will appeal the decision, but it is unclear if they will be successful. They said the High Court's ruling is a major victory for the TTCB, and it is likely to deter other challenges to the board's constitution. They said the defeat is also a blow to Ganga and the others who are and Ramnarine, who are both former West Indies cricketers. They had hoped to use their experience and influence to reform the TTCB, but the High Court's ruling has made that task much difficult. So, you know, the end of the article there. So obviously these former cricketers are trying to find a way to make sure that if people are going into challenge for positions, you know, they can start on a quote-unquote level playing field. I am not too versed as relates to their constitution apart from what I read here, so I will not speak much on it. You know, there are a lot of listeners here from Trinidad and Tobago, so if there's anything that is unfair or they think they need to clear up, you know, they will be in the comment section to give us a heads up. But I am not too versed on everything that is happening, so, you know, I just think I need to probably just share this bit of information with you all. All right, moving on now, my viewers and subscribers. So the West Indies off spinner Captain Craig Brathwaite as we know, he bowled quite a few overs against India. And whether it was just a way of putting him off, or it was just a way of making chatters during the game, Virat Kohli was heard saying that Craig Brathwaite was chucking the ball. You understand? When you're playing cricket, sometimes you are saying certain things. I would have to take a look back at the clippings to see how Brathwaite's arm actually looked. Well, sometimes when you are playing cricket, you tend to say certain things to throw the opponent off, even if that's not the case, what you are talking about. Don't know why they would need to throw West Indies off, though, because it's not like we're doing anything much. So, taking this one from the Times over there in India. And the article starts and it says, whether Kohli let the on-field umpires know about his object to Brathwaite's bowling action was unclear, but his comments were addressed to the non-striker Jaiswal. So they say the stump mic has been catching some interesting chatter among the players during the India versus West Indies first test at Windsor Park in Dominica, which we lost in 3 days, right? They say if it was Ishan Kishan all the way on day one, they say Ishan Kishan would appear nice. They say Virat Kohli and Jaiswal took the cake on day 2 and day 3. They said during their century partnership, the duo was heard talking about the West Indies bowlers. They spoke about their style, their run-up and other things. Now, Jaiswal on one occasion was even heard complaining to Kohli about the West Indies seamer Kemar Roach, saying that Roach was getting into his way when the left hand when he was actually trying to run between the wickets. Now, if this was anything serious as it relates to Roach obstructing him, the referee, the umpire, in my opinion, would have addressed that. So, as I said, sometimes people say things just to try to throw the opponents off, not trying to take West Indies side or anything, because that don't make no sense. They said before this incident, this incident towards the end of day 2, the stump mic caught Kohli complaining about Craig Brathwaite's bowling action. They said the incident happened in the 90th over of the Indians' innings when the West Indies captain was in the middle of his 5th over. They say Kohli was heard saying, and I quote, now this is not in our language, so I'm probably going to butcher it. They say Kohli was heard saying, and I quote, "Bata fake raha hey," right? "Bata fake raha hey," end quote. They say a common way of referring to chucking or illegal bowling action in Indian cricket. They say whether Kohli let the on-field umpires Michael Goff and Richard know about this the same was unclear, but his comments were addressed to the non-striker Jaiswal. As I said, my viewers and subscribers, probably he was just saying things to throw the guy off. They say apart from the stump mic chatter, Kohli also gave a lot to the camera. Those who watch the game would have seen Kohli laying down on the field and doing all sort of thing. You understand? It seems as if the game was too easy for him. So those who remember, let me know if you all think the big off spinner Captain Brathwaite was actually chucking the ball. Just wanted to share those little updates. Hope you guys are enjoying the Sunday evening. Gonna leave it right here for now. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed.